So you guys may have seen a certain Halloween store showing an animatronic 6 foot tall spooky eye, monster eye. And I can only imagine how big the eye itself is because I've only seen it online. It's $229. And I'm like, so even when it goes to be 50% off after Halloween, it's going to be $130. That seems like a lot for just a freaking eyeball with some arms, especially since I don't really get the arms. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take this paper mache eyeball. This will not be seen as much when I spray paint it white, and then we will paint this in for the eyeball. This thing, you can see with my hand, that's about how big it is. I'm sure their eye is larger. That is as big as I could get the balloon to stay without popping. A beach ball was only 50 cents at Five Below, but I couldn't get to it because my dog's been sick. And it's the other reason I'm not spending $130, $230, whatever, on a floating eyeball monster. But anyway, so that's as big as I can get it with the balloons I had on me. But if you have a beach ball, you can probably go bigger. Then I have this scrap piece of PVC that is left over from when we cut a curtain rod out of the other piece. I'm going to spray paint this black with the flat black. And we have this sucker here that was given to me for free because one of the settings doesn't work anymore, but it does still oscillate. Put this in here. We're going to drive a screw through that. You can see before the eyeball's even on it, it is standing about that 6 foot. And we're just going to glue the eye to the top, put some creepy fabric on it. You guys can decide if you want to put arms or not. I'll give you an idea of how to do that. And I think if we spray paint that black and put some black fabric on the bottom of this, that we can make the eyeball actually look like it's floating around at night, which is when people see this Halloween stuff. So the biggest part, this was 4 layers. This is 4 layers. It's still a little squishy. And the 4 layers took 4 days to dry. So your results may vary. You can do layer after layer, like after 2 hours, if you've got lower humidity or you got a fan going on or whatever. The main thing is to get it hard enough that when the glue's on it and stuff, and that it'll take paint, because paper mache will melt in the rain. So you're going to have to get a good coat of paint on here. You could use liquid latex. I've got some of that. I've done it in the past to protect stuff, and the stuff stands up all season, sometimes 2 seasons, no problems. But I'm not going to bother with it with this thing because I want to test the paint out and see how it does. The other trick is, though, we're going to have to seal this back end right here, which is where the balloon was, and then I opened the air out. Makes a very cool sound too. Record that next time. And once that's sealed up with like some duct tape or whatever, because you're not going to see it from the back, then hopefully that'll keep moisture out of the inside of it. And of course, we are going to use our now tested 2 times flat white Prevol.